welcome back to Lotus Living. Welcome to February. I wanted to stay on theme with love and relationships and self-love. So this is going to be a very brief yoga practice, just I believe about 5 different postures or poses for you to practice whenever. And every single pose is going to be a chest opener. So we're really stimulating the heart chakra. We're trying to warm up that love and compassion that I know is deep down in all of you. And for those of you who are happy to practice that, for everyone else, kudos, but we're gonna put that beside us for a little bit and try to just hone in on that love and compassion for ourselves, because I do find that many of us humans, myself included, tend to struggle in that department. So if the best thing you can do for yourself today is these 5 yoga poses, right? Okay, so let's start on tabletop. So hips are over your knees, shoulders are directly over those hands, okay? So from here, I want you to just lower yourself down to the floor. Okay, so we're nice and flat. Extend those legs out behind you. Have those elbows bent by your side, and your hands are just a little bit in front of those shoulders, okay? Find some length in that spine. From here, all I want you to do is press into those hands and press into those forearms and start to arch that back. Start to lift your head and chest off the mat. Excellent job. Breathe in. Breathe out, slowly lower. So this is Cobra pose, okay? So it's a very easy chest opener, which is certainly why we are going to start here. So we're going to do that again. So ground those hands into your mat. As you inhale, lift your chest, filling it with that love, filling it with compassion. Try to keep those shoulders melted away from your ears. Find length in that spine. Excellent job. One more breath in. And on that exhale, release any of those automatic negative thoughts. Let it go. Excellent. Okay, from here, let's push ourselves back up into tabletop just to make sure that we get into the next pose appropriately. So the next pose is called puppy pose. It's one of my personal favorites, but apparently it's really not everyone's jam. So as I'm explaining it, find your when, okay? If nothing sounds good about what I'm explaining, go into a child's pose. If you know what that is, have that in your practice like that. Otherwise, you do you, just hang out. If you lay flat on your stomach again, just open your arms nice and big so that your chest is open and that heart chakra is getting stimulated, okay? But if you are wanting to try puppy pose, from tabletop, start to walk your hands forward and allow your chest to melt into the ground. So yep, those hips can go up a little higher. You're really gonna start to feel that chest open up depending on how low you wanna get your chest to the floor. You're welcome to bring any props here as well. If you want to put yourself on a blanket, on a bolster, on a pillow. Excellent job. If your chest is completely to your mat, you're welcome to rest your head there. Try to release any tension in the face. Take a big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Try to soften as much as you can here, especially in those exhales. One more inhale. And on that exhale, slowly bring yourself back up to tabletop. Excellent job. Okay, from tabletop, we're gonna go right into a low lunge. So yogi's choice, but if you're following along, let's put our right foot forward. Okay, so bring your foot forward to the outside of that right hand from that tabletop, okay? Wonderful. We're going to keep this left knee bent and grounded into your mat. Slowly start to raise those arms up overhead. Engage your core. Engage that pelvic floor. Okay. Try to sink a little deeper into that front leg while finding length through those fingertips, and then you can start that little back bend, really opening up that chest to the ceiling. Big breath in. And big breath out. Your inner thighs are working, trying to find that balance. So think about pulling your inner thighs together. Ground into that front foot. Big toe included. Big breath in. Big breath out. See if you can sink a little lower into that front leg. Excellent work. One more breath in. On your breath out, bring those hands back down to your mat, and the right leg comes to meet the left. Good. Take a moment, just shake out those legs if you need to. Take a breath in and a breath out. Give yourself a little shake. Excellent. Left leg, or whatever leg you didn't just do. Okay, from here, same thing. Start to ground down. Find your balance. Lift those arms up overhead. Good. Sink a little deeper into that front foot, front leg. Excellent. Lift those eyes to the ceiling if that's available to you. Open, open, open. Try to back bend just to your discomfort and then hold it right there. Breath in and breath out. One more breath in. On that exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. Left leg meets your right leg. Good. Go ahead and give them a little shake, shake, shake if you need to. Okay. Then this is where our props are going to come in. Okay. So if you have blocks and a big bolster, you're going to make, no, I'm lying. If you have 2 blocks, let's do that. First block, wide ways. On the shorter side, and then the one behind you can be as high as you need it. You might need to adjust that. So we can do supported fish this way, or you can certainly use a big bolster blanket pillow and just make a little ramp. Okay, might not feel as deep of a chest opener, but this is actually just quite relaxing nonetheless. So user's choice. You're going to lean back so that that first block is going to be right under your bra strap, right in between those shoulder blades, okay? Adjust yourself however you need to. And then that block behind you is for your head to rest on. I don't really like it that high, to be honest with you. I like it lower, or I will remove this completely and really like allow my head to drop. But I know that that's not everyone's jam, so don't worry about doing that if that's not for you. The purpose is really to focus on that chest. So if you have that one block behind those shoulder blades, you're golden. Legs, yogi's choice. You can have your knees bent so your feet are nice and flat on your mat. You can extend those legs. I'm a fan of sitting like this with my feet together in like a prayer. However, that is also our next pose. So I'm just going to extend my legs out. I'm going to have my hands open to receiving some good energy around. If you're in the need for a little more grounding, just flip those hands over and really feel the earth beneath you. Take a nice breath in and breath out. Allow yourself to melt into whatever is supporting you. The floor, the block, the pillow. Filling up your lungs as full as they can go with your breath in. And a nice and slow, full exhale. Let it all go. One more breath in. And breath out. Excellent job. If your legs are extended out in front of you, go ahead and just bring your feet back to the floor and maybe give yourself a nice little pivot to a fetal position on your side before you come up. Although, to be honest, we're about to go right back down, so you're welcome to just stay where you are. However, remove that block from under your back and just lay nice and flat on your mat, okay? Once you lay nice and flat on your mat, you're gonna bend, keep those knees bent, but then just allow them to fall open. Bringing those heels together. It doesn't have to be super close to your bum. Wherever is comfortable for your knees to be in this bent position is more the focus right now. So this is reclined cobbler's pose or Supta Buddha Konasana. That's not how you say it. It's Supta Baddha Konasana. Yeah, that sounded better. will improve the Sanskrit, but it does sound lovely rolling off the tongue. Just allow yourself to melt. Hands can be on your body, hands can be on the mat again. It's not about the intensity of anything you might be feeling in your legs. So adjust yourself so you're not in a position of discomfort. Just a little stretch, reminding you that you're alive, reminding you that there are muscles and tendons and connective tissue beneath this meat suit of ours that we tend to focus so much time and attention on. And just breathe. You woke up. You took 10 minutes for yourself. Your body moves into different postures. You're still breathing. We're doing great. You're great. One more big breath in and big breath out. From here, you're welcome to adjust your feet however you want to. Think about taking that final savasana in class. Still keeping those eyes closed and allowing yourself to just sink into the mat. We're going to do a few rounds of breath work while you're in that position. So take a deep inhale through the nose, as full as your lungs can go. And on that exhale, I want an open mouth sigh. Let it go. We're going to do that 2 more times. Big breath in through the nose, nice and slow and steady. And then add a little extra drama to that exhale. Let it go. Last time here, nice big inhale. Fill up till you can't fill up anymore, and then take an extra breath at the top. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Let it out with all the drama that you have. Maybe give a little shake in the body to allow more tension to just melt away. Excellent. Slowly roll to one side, taking a pause in that fetal position. And then allow yourself some support, sitting up nice and slowly, coming to a comfy seat on your mat. You're welcome to bring your hands to prayer in front of your chest. Welcome to keep them on your knees, on the mat, wherever makes you happy. But just a few final moments to really allow your practice to sink in and allow the fact that you did show up for yourself and you took a moment for yourself, and that's amazing. And this is how we integrate self-love and self-care and self-trust. You said you were going to do something for yourself and you showed up, even if it's just 10 minutes on your yoga mat, even if it's just one big breath in and breath out. That's you for you taking care of you, right? So we need many more examples of that throughout our day. So maybe to end in all the loving cheesiness, as you all roll your eyes, tell yourself, I choose to love myself today and every day. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm so proud that you took that time for you. Please integrate any or all of these moves into a daily routine, just a nice little stretch, maybe first thing in the morning, maybe last thing in the evening. And if you're interested in specific kinds of yoga flows or poses, feel free to let me know. I'd be more than happy to provide you with things that you're interested in. I'll have different mental health topics and tips and tricks of the trade so that you can have this resource at your disposal at any time. So feel free to like, subscribe, follow, send it to your friends, send it to your mama, all those things. Thank you so much.